Hello and welcome to Healthy Knitting. It is April 29th, 2014, and I am in Italy, and I've been so busy all month that I haven't been able to record, and I've been working out in the garden. I'm leaving tomorrow morning, and so I'm a bit messy, and I'm just getting enough sunlight to be able to do this because it's supposed to start raining again, and the whole month I've been here, the weather has been great. We had one cold day, rainy day. Sorry, obviously my hair's grown. It's crazy. And so the last 2 days have been rainy, and today was nice, and I can't wait to tell you all about this. The generosity of the people that are my neighbors is amazing. Wait till you hear. So my name is Rosie, and I'm looking out the window. I'm going to try to show this to you. So this is the view out my window. I don't know what you're going to be able to see and what you can't see. You probably can't see it, but that's the lake right there. Photos never come out good. I don't know why. I think it's the way the light is or something. Hopefully that'll show up. I'll try to take some pictures and pop them in the show notes. Yeah, right, like I do show notes. One of these days I'll do show notes. So I don't have a whole lot of knitting to show you, unfortunately. I have been working nonstop on this house and also having lots of fun traveling all over and having a great time. So let me get started with the thank yous. This is a big thank you to every single person who has been kind to me and who has helped me here, and I can't even tell you, the list is so long. I don't even know where to start. My friend Allison, who lives down the street, has done enormous amounts of work out in the garden and helping me to transplant things, move things, figure out where things go, move the furniture around. I have furniture. I didn't have any furniture except for 3 pieces when I moved into this house. A couch that Fabio gave to me, who has been a blessing and helped hang the shower curtain, light, and mirror in the bathroom the other day and caulk the sink. And amongst other many things that he's coordinated for me. But I was using his bed for a little while until Susie, who had some furniture and things that she didn't want, gave them to me, and her ex-husband gave to me multiple amounts of furniture, including the table that this is being done on. Table, chairs, couch. Susie gave me end tables, mirror, little tables to put things on. There was only a desk and a credenza, well, I'll show it to you, the armoire that was here. Can you see that? That piece was here. It was in the basement. It was all just disgusting, and so I washed it and cleaned it up. You can see it's kind of falling apart over there, but that's fine, and it's propped up with bricks in the back because it's a little disheveled back there. It's been sitting in a room for I don't know how long. I don't know why nobody used it. It's beautiful. It fits, you know, glasses and that and all the pantry items underneath, so you don't have to look at it, which is great. Susie also helped me go to the store in Porlezza and pick out the stove and the refrigerator and the sink. We went to IKEA, which is not as bad as, actually, the one in Switzerland is not as bad as the one in Milan, and it's actually okay when you go with people. I went to the one in Milan by myself, and I'm telling you, it was not pleasant. That was last year, and I never want to do it ever again. And so then I had another man come and make that countertop that you saw, and then the plumber came and hooked up the gas stove and the sink, and everything works in there. And I was given beds, actually 2 twins that kind of go together so that when somebody's over I can split them apart, which works great. There's still some stuff I need to do at the bathroom and the room downstairs. Oh, a big, huge credenza, which is great, again, for storing stuff, and it's going to be kind of like my office thing, and you claim a door and put it out. I mean, like, seriously, I can't even begin to tell you what it's like to go into a different country with nothing, and then basically in like a week and a half, 2 weeks, I had everything provided for me. It was amazing. And get this, Gino, my neighbor across from me, just put in my garden. Like, dug it and put in my garden because he's nice. I can't even tell you how amazing that is. I'm not sure if I can get you over there. Allison and Luciano, my other neighbor, I'm gonna see if I can get, his house is beautiful. Everybody's house is beautiful here, but let's just see if I can get you over there. Sorry if you get sick very easily from moving around. But that's Luciano's house. And they have an amazing garden. And behind that white bush is my garden. And if you look carefully, you can kind of see there's tomatoes from this way to this way. It's zucchini, cucumbers, lettuces, including arugula, eggplant, peppers, and tomatoes. Pretty fabulous. And I have a little deck there, and it's great. This is that. I wonder if you can see a little bit better. That's my backyard. Well, you can't see all of it. It's kind of terraced. There's about 3 or 4 terraces out there, which is really nice. And we're working on making areas to be for living. Right outside this window, some pea gravel and a big outside eating table would be great. And we've just trimmed around the bush. You wouldn't believe all the trimming. Poor Luciano, I thought we almost took his head off because they have this great little apparatus that's on like a pole, and it's electric saw type thing, like a little electric chainsaw. But when you're doing it, you're over your head, and you know the tree branch has nowhere else to go but on your head. The man's 78 years old. He's got a bad back, and he's out there trimming trees for me. The people here are absolutely amazing. I must say though, the people that I have near me in New York are amazing as well. I think I'm just very blessed to have people who are absolutely amazing around me. So anyway, wow, I really do need a haircut. I didn't really do much to it today. So, okay, let's get into some knitting. This was one of my socks. I don't know if you remember this. It took me forever to get these socks done. I knit one and then I never really finished the other one. I finally plugged through it, finished it. And I babysat a dog who is super cute, but sticks everything in his mouth. And when I mean everything, matches the baking soda box, my underwear. I thought he was going to eat my underwear. I was like, oh my God, help me. If he eats the underwear, how am I going to get out? And then he's going to have to go to the hospital. So I managed to get that out of his mouth. But really everything. He had these, I was taking a bath, and he put them in his mouth for 2 seconds. And that's what happened. So I think I can fix it. I'm sure I have some yarn left at home, and I can probably just fix it somehow. So hopefully, because I really like these socks and I never want to make them ever again. I like the yarn. It's really nice and thin. I like thin yarn for socks because it doesn't bunch up in my shoes, and I can fit them with some of my shoes that are a little tighter, but I really still want to wear socks with them. And by the way, I'm sorry, those were dirty. I didn't get a chance to wash them, and I'm not going to wash them until I get home because everything takes forever to dry here. I don't have a washer and dryer. I have been washing things in the tub, which is very interesting. I don't know if you've ever done that before, but I don't have a wringing machine. So if I got a centrifugal thing like I have at home, that would be great, because then I don't really mind. I mean, I don't have a lot of clothes that are going to require me to need to go to the laundromat. There is one though, up over there, up over the hill. It's really hilarious because they don't have a lot of laundromats here in Italy. It's just not the thing that they have around, and most people don't dry their clothes with dryers. They hang them out. It had the two big washing machines and 4 small machines, and I think 4 dryers, and that was it. But they're like, this is the big load. I mean, like, I'm used to the big load where people bring in like behind the back of their truck full of laundry that can fit into one washing machine. It's so funny. It's so different here. So I don't mind doing, if I'm going to have to do a small load anyway, why not just do it in the bathtub? I'm not getting that dirty. Well, gardening I am, but you know, it comes out. So I just need a spinning machine to spin the water out, because otherwise it just takes forever for things to dry. I'm not going to take you downstairs, but downstairs that room got fixed up too, and there's a fireplace in there, and I tried to have a fire there the other night, and it was just not, the wind, it was not working out, and I had smoke everywhere. So some of my clothes kind of smelled like smoke. not good. Okay, so let's get back into knitting again. I only have 2 things to show you. I brought 3 separate sock worth of sock yarn, but I didn't, this is as much as I got on socks, and I finished a pair and I'm wearing them right now, and I really don't want to show you my sock. I've been working all day, but they're the brown ones I was working on. They're finished. But I'll tell you what, my gauge has changed yet again, even still looser. I mean, normally these socks are like, they're not bulletproof, hard, like uncomfortable, but they're so solid that nothing ever happens to them. Those socks wound up being loose, and I'm sitting here going, all right, I need to pay attention now when I knit. So I'm knitting these very, very tightly, and they're not for me. And the sad thing is that I'm leaving tomorrow. And they're for someone here. They're for Allison, who has helped me out so much. But she has tiny little feet, which is great for making socks, except that when this got on her foot, and I put this on, when we slid it down to see where it would go across her foot, there was about this much extra fabric. So I'm going to need to decrease quite rapidly for the instep, I think, in order to not have this huge instep and be bulky right there. And it was one of those things that I really wanted to be around her when I did it, so that I could keep looking and, seeing how her foot is. And then I didn't get there, and then I was like, well, let me just start this. And I still didn't even get that far on this. And I have only tonight, and I think I'm going out tonight, so I'm not sure what to do, because these needles can stay, but I kind of wanted to take these with me so that I could knit on the plane. And I can't really get any farther on these socks, so I might just try to put them on a different color of waist yarn of this stuff tonight so that I can knit some socks on the way home and bring ones. Yeah, I didn't plan this very good. Not at all. So that's it for the knitting. Sorry, I'm really boring. I did actually get the inspiration. I was looking at webs last night? Yesterday, I think, really quick. It was raining, so it must have been yesterday. I was kind of stuck in for a little bit. And I was looking at yarn, getting inspired. And usually when I'm in the, oh, I want to buy something, then I'm more inspired to knit. So when I go home, I have a bunch of things that I want to make. Summer tops that I can wear. I don't think I ever showed you that pile of yarn that I left out for me to use. No, I didn't. So we'll do that when I get back. And I'm sorry I didn't podcast while I was away, but it seriously has been from like 8 o'clock in the morning until 10 o'clock at night, and I've been busy all the way through. Just the last 2 days, I've been able to kind of get some stuff done by myself. I'm starting a new program, which is great, and I'll be able to run labs on people, which I'm really excited about. So that took up a little bit of time, but that's it. It's been busy, busy, busy here. So more progress to tell you about things when I get home. And a healthy tip. Geez, I didn't think this part through. I just wanted to record because I need to get in the shower. It's already 20 to 7. I need to figure out something to do for Gina, who has just seriously planted my garden. Like, I figured they were just going to take me up to the plant store and help me figure that out, because plants are a little different here. I mean, a plant is a plant, but I mean the varieties that they have, the stuff that they grow, the things that are at the store. And so it's much easier if you have someone who knows all those names for things, instead of me trying to translate my crazy Italian. So anyway, I thought that's all they were going to do. But seriously, dug and planted the garden. I can't even get over it. I'm still in a total state of shock. These people are so kind. I'm going to miss them incredibly. They've been so much fun. I've been practicing Italian. There's a few that will only speak Italian, and that's great, and we make it work. And others who do a little English and a little Italian, and I do a little Italian with a bit of English. Like, whatever word I don't know in Italian, I just use English, and it kind of works. So it's really been fun. This is the most incredible town and group of people that I've come across collectively since I've been in Vermont. Like, I know a lot of people where I live, but not like right immediately around me. Here, I know everybody pretty much on this street. And it's just this really great community. So if you haven't already, reach out to your neighbors, because I think having that, that'll be a tip really. But having people around you that support you and love you and care about you as much as you love and support and care about them is, I can't even tell you, it's just like so invigorating. It makes you feel so alive, and it's pretty amazing. So reach out to your neighbors and see what you can do for them, and just see how you can serve. So other tips, I gotta tell you, I've been eating excuse me, I've not been eating the greatest. I've been eating better at home, which is crazy. I have been eating a coffee and brioche every single morning except for, I think, the day after Easter, and then Easter, ever since then. But yeah, so that's not really great because I don't drink coffee at home, and I don't eat brioche at home because it tastes really horrible at home. It tastes really good here. But when I come back, that's not going to be the main thing. I bought a little smoothie maker. It's not as good as my one at home, but I can't really find one that's similar to what I have and that's small and compact. So I did a couple smoothies, but I will be doing more. There's a store in Porlezza that is organic, but they don't have as much as I do at home for the organic vegetables, but that's what I got the garden for, because we're not putting any junk in there. It's just all biological. Bio, as they would say, which cracks me up because I still think of B-O. So I always want to say bio, but it's B-O here. You know, the I's are pronounced like E's. It's A-E-I-O-U for the vowels, and which really the I's sound like E's. So bio. It's funny when you try to say IKEA, it's IKEA, and sometimes they don't understand you when you say IKEA because it makes no sense to them. And that's what happened to me last year when I had the bus driver. I'm like trying to tell him that I needed to stop for IKEA, and we're driving by and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, fermata, fermata. I'm like, IKEA. He's like, IKEA. Oh my God. So then I had to cross like 5 lanes of traffic, 6 lanes of traffic, get on another bus, go to the next bus stop, then walk like half a mile because the bus stop's weird. It was very interesting, and let me tell you, I never want to do it again. IKEA, Switzerland, IKEA in Switzerland is much easier. You need a car though to get there, I think. So that's it for now. This is a quickie. It's only 17 minutes. What I'll probably do, who knows? I don't think I'm going to upload from here because I don't have the continuous. I'm running on TIM cards right now, little SIM cards, and although today it's working great, the past few days it's been interrupted and things will stop and slow, and I don't really spend 20 hours trying to get this uploaded, so I'll do it when I get home. What else could I give you as a healthy tip? I don't know. Plant a garden and grow your own organic vegetables, because that's really, really fun. What else? Love your friends, love your family, and wake up every morning being happy because you have that choice. Okay, thanks guys. Thanks for holding out and putting up with my lapses of podcasting. When I get back, I think it'll be a lot easier. Okay, ciao for now. Grazie.